Hey, have you been searching for a gaming laptop that actually keeps up with today's titles without breaking the bank? I know I was, and after weeks of digging through specs and reviews, I finally landed on the Acer Nitro 5 with the Ryzen 7 6800H and RTX 3070 Ti. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the performance is seriously impressive. The Ryzen 7 6800H handles everything I throw at it: streaming, gaming, even running multiple Chrome tabs with no slowdowns. I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 on high settings at around 90 FPS, and that's with RT Overdrive and DLSS on. The 8-core processor and 20 MB cache make a real difference when you're pushing the system hard. Now, the GPU is where this thing really shines. The RTX 3070 Ti is no slouch, especially for the price. I've tested it with titles like Elden Ring and Call of Duty Warzone, and it consistently delivers smooth gameplay at 1440p. The DLSS support is a game-saver too, letting me push graphics settings higher without tanking my frame rate. The display is another standout. The 15.6-inch QHD IPS screen runs at 165 Hz, which makes everything look crisp and smooth. Colors are vibrant, and the contrast is solid, great for both gaming and watching movies. AMD's FreeSync Premium support also helps eliminate screen tearing, so gameplay feels buttery smooth. Storage is fast thanks to the 1 TB PCIe SSD. Boot times are practically instant, and loading games like Starfield or Baldur's Gate 3 is a breeze. I've also got room to spare for all my apps, media, and a few more games. The DDR5 RAM is a nice bonus too, keeping multitasking snappy even when I've got Discord, Spotify, and a couple of browsers open. The keyboard is backlit with 4-zone RGB lighting, which is more than just a cool aesthetic. The keys feel responsive, and the lighting helps a ton when gaming in dim lighting. The trackpad is decent, though if you're used to a MacBook or something more premium, you might find it a bit stiff. Thermals are decent for a gaming laptop. It does get warm under heavy loads, but Acer's cooling system keeps it in check. I've seen it hit around 85 degrees Celsius during intense gaming sessions, which is pretty standard for this class. Just make sure you're not using it on a blanket or something that blocks the vents. Battery life is what you'd expect from a gaming laptop, solid for light tasks like web browsing or typing, but don't expect to game for hours without plugging in. It's not designed to be portable in that sense, but it's not a brick either. If you're mostly gaming at your desk, that's not a deal breaker. One thing to note is the build quality. It's mostly plastic, which keeps the weight down but doesn't feel as premium as some higher-end models. The hinge is sturdy, though, and the overall design is sleek enough for a budget gaming rig. So, who's this laptop for? If you're a gamer who wants high-end performance without spending a fortune, this is a solid pick. It's also great for content creators who need a powerful machine for editing or streaming. Students or professionals who need a capable laptop for work and light gaming will find it useful too. Pros-wise, the performance and display really stand out. The cooling does its job, and the storage is lightning fast. On the downside, the battery life isn't great, and the build quality isn't as premium as some competitors. But for the price, it's hard to complain. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it. The Acer Nitro 5 delivers where it counts, and it won't empty your wallet. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the latest pricing and details. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop, AMD Ryzen 7 6800H, GeForce RTX 3070 Ti GPU, 15.6-inch QHD 165 Hz IPS display, 16 GB DDR5 RAM, 1 TB PCIe SSD, killer Wi-Fi 6, 4-zone RGB backlit keyboard sounds impressive on paper. But whether strengths like premium RAM experience, improved multitasking with higher-end storage, enjoy up to 15x faster performance than a traditional actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.